So I'm pretty sure we've talked about the difference and correlation between faith and works in the past, but it is one of those things that I think is worth bringing up again and again because it is just good to understand and to internalize. I hear about this multiple times within a month when I'm doing studying and research and listening to ministers. This is a topic that comes up a lot and I think is pretty repetitive in Scripture, which we've also done a video about why Scripture is repetitive, so now this video is double repetitive. But to get to the point, we're going to be taking a look at James chapter 2 today, and I'm going to be paraphrasing verses 17 through 26, as opposed to reading it straight out, because why would I deprive you of a chance to open up your own Bible and actually go see what it says? But in all seriousness, in this passage of Scripture, James is talking about the idea of knowing faith through works. James says that pretty much faith without works is ultimately hopeless or dead. And he calls out those who say, hey, I believe in God, that isn't that good enough, right? But James's reply to that is, well, sure, you believe in God and that's great, but so do demons. And so now you're just at the level of demons if you believe in God and you don't really do works. But yet at the same time, if you take a look at Abraham and you see what he did and all the ways that he served the Lord, and that was counted to him as righteous, which, by the way, is a passage of Scripture, is not in James, but James says something similar. If that was treated as faith and recognized as faith, both by God then and by us today, then we should see that there is action in faith. And likewise, look at Rahab when the spies of Jacob came to Jericho, who ultimately helped them out because she believed in God and she believed that God would ultimately rule over Jericho. And so in that way, it was her actions that came out of her faith that provided evidence of her faith. And likewise to us, we should be fundamentally aware of the actions that we are doing and seeing that they align with our faith. Because even though you are not saved through works, faith in God ultimately dictates how you work. Because if you are truly saved, then you are going to just experience the world differently. And you're going to want to do things differently, and you're going to want to act in response to the world that you're experiencing through your faith. I think there's a dozen different ways you could say this, but what it comes down to is works don't save you, but your faith doesn't really exist without them. So take that to heart, let me know what you think, and I'll see you tomorrow.